Hello again and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. We're over the hump. We're on the downhill side of the week. It's going to be the weekend again before you know it. Couldn't be more excited for that. And we're just here, as we try to be most mornings, to share some smiles, share some positivity to help kind of kick off your day. We all need more positivity to start our day. And that's what we try and do here virtually every day, whether it be through social media, whether it be, of course, through the podcast, and definitely through this show. So thank you. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey and supporting what we try to do here, supporting positivity. Hey, Laquan, good morning to you as well. Saying hello to us and to Marianne. Appreciate you being here as well. Yeah. So what are we talking about on this Thursday? Well, I have a feeling Marianne may have experienced this for herself yesterday, but yes, we got our first glimpse of the updated animatronics at Frozen Ever After. And as you all know, hashtag real men love Frozen. Yes. So very excited for this. I think Marianne got to do a little bit of soft opening as she was out at Epcot yesterday. I think I saw that on social media. If so, congratulations to you, Marianne. That's awesome. We're hoping to get out there maybe this weekend, definitely within the next couple of weeks, to go see this. We're going to be in Orlando like every weekend for the next few times. You did, Marianne. I thought so. It's fantastic. That's so great. Yeah, very, very excited for the new updated, again, real, I say quote unquote, real faces of the animatronics, not the projection faces we've had. Not that I had a real issue with those, but they're not perfect. Not that these are perfect, but these are better. This is an improvement, at least from what I've seen from the pictures. Marianne, you would know best. You've seen it. I'm sure you would agree. Very, very excited to experience this. So it officially, yesterday was a soft opening. It officially opens to the public today. So if you're heading out to Epcot anytime after this, they're going to be there for you to check out. I'm sure today will be very, very busy. Not that Frozen Ever After isn't usually very busy, but today, if you can get out there early, probably your best opportunity, or if you can get a lightning lane or whatever it might be. So yeah, very, very exciting. Thrilled for that. And, hey, so Frozen Ever After is evolving. Well, today's a great day for that because today is National Darwin Day, which, of course, is Charles Darwin is the great scientist who developed the theory of evolution. Yeah. And today would have been his birthday. He was born on this day. Oh, shoot. Did I write it down? I don't think I wrote it down. Oh, in February 12th of 1886. Studied evolution, actually, he was on the famous ship, the HMS Beagle, went through all of South America and did some studying during that. Of course, his work on the Galapagos Islands is what developed his theory of evolution, which pretty much revolutionized science in so many ways. There are a lot of theories that get thrown out there that people just do not follow along or don't necessarily believe, but it's pretty commonly believed that evolution is something that is real. So yeah, amazing scientist, has done amazing things. Of course, he's best known for evolution, but he's done many other studies and fantastic things. So yeah, happy National Darwin Day. We all need to evolve a little bit from time to time. Why not try and evolve on this day and every day? Absolutely. It's also another famous birthday for arguably the greatest American president, definitely Walt Disney's favorite president. Yes, this would have been Abraham Lincoln's birthday. He would have been 217 today. Yeah, just the 217. Born on this day in 1809. Of course, he was the United States' 16th president. Became president in 1860. Unfortunately, we lost him in 1865, but had a huge impact on this country during that time period. Of course, leading this country through the Civil War, abolishing slavery. Yes, thank goodness for that. Amazing, fantastic. And right now you can't check it out. But eventually it will be coming back at Disneyland with Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, which is a phenomenal show. It's something that's been going on since the 60s, since the World's Fair, and then brought over to Disneyland. And it is a show that is worth checking out once it returns. We did catch out Walt's A Magical Life. We'll be talking about that on an upcoming episode when we discuss our trip to Disneyland. We'll be talking about that. That is what's going on in that theater right now. But eventually they're going to be staggering them while it's A Magical Life and Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln there. But yeah, definitely this. Or if you're in Washington, D.C., go check out the Washington Monument and other things on this day on Abraham Lincoln's birthday. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is an important thing as well. Yes, it is still, well, it is now, of course, a thing. Freedom to marry is a big thing. But today is National Freedom to Marry Day. And this day kind of started back in 1998. We're basically advocating for marriage equality. Of course, in 2015, the U.S. officially passed the law that granted the right for marriage equality in marriage across the country. It had been ratified in states before that. But in 2015 is when it was officially became an act that was approved United States wide. But this is something that we need to look at every single day because it's very, very important. And sometimes I feel like it's in jeopardy. And it shouldn't be, because you have the right to love who you love and marry who you want to marry. And so this is a day to look at, make sure and advocate for it. Appreciate the power of love, equality, normalization of same-sex marriage. 100%. Michelle and I are completely, unabashedly behind this. So today's a day, just love is love. We love love, and we love the freedom to marry and freedom to marry day today. Absolutely. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, today happens to be Find a Lost Penny Day, which I feel, yeah, there are going to be more and more lost pennies coming up here very, very soon. Basically, it's a day to, kind of go through your couch or go through under your car or whatever and find that lost penny. Of course, finding a penny is supposed to be good luck. But I feel, well, obviously, pennies are going to be becoming much more and more lost coming up very soon because they are no longer minting pennies anymore. As of November of last year, they stopped creating pennies. So yes, they're going away. But yeah, today's a day to kind of find that lost penny. Again, of course, they can be they're considered good luck when you pick up a penny. So you could do that. But it also, you could use it figuratively as well. Finding that lost penny, whatever that thing is that you've been trying to find for so long that maybe brings you good luck, that brings you love, that brings you joy, whatever it might be. You can use it figuratively or literally on this day. Absolutely. Why not? Maybe something you've lost or have never tried, like me. I don't think I've ever tried plum pudding. Well, today is National Plum Pudding Day. I don't know if I've ever had it. I may have had it. It seems like something I'd want to try, but I can't say for sure that I've ever had it. It's also known, we talk about this all the time, holidays that don't necessarily match up to the dish, right? Today, it's also known as Christmas pudding, right? It's February 12th. It's been a good almost 2 months since Christmas. Well, I guess we couldn't fit it in at that time, so we celebrated today, and fine. Sure, why not? Plum pudding, basically, by the way, is a boiled or a steamed pudding, mostly famous coming from England and from Great Britain. But it's been known to have a history going way back into as far as the 1300s. Yeah, so that far back. It's made usually with a kind of an animal fat, of course, flour, sugar, spices, dried fruits, not necessarily plums, even though it's plum pudding, but they're in there. And sounds good. I'd be willing to try it if anybody wants to offer me some. Sure, absolutely. Something I have tried and something that maybe might be more up your alley is Paczki. It is National Paczki Day. Do you know what Paczki is? Well, it's a donut, essentially. It's a fried dough that's Polish in nature. Basically, it's a fried dough, usually topped with maybe powdered sugar or some sort of icing. Very delicious, very wonderful. Usually fruit filled, sometimes cream filled. Fantastic. It's National Paczki Day because today, technically in Poland, is Fat Thursday, which is the day before Lent. Lent is Ash, or begins on Ash Wednesday, which is next week, I believe. It's kind of that day to indulge in something yummy like some paczki on this day. Absolutely. Technically, here in the United States, we can celebrate this again because Paczki Day in the United States is, yes, Fat Tuesday, which is next week. So enjoy, celebrate celebrate the Polish Paczki Day and the American Paczki Day. I'm on board with that. I do love a good paczki. Absolutely, 100% behind that. Yes, very, very good. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, if it is your birthday today, along with Charles Darwin and Abraham Lincoln, here are some of the other amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. How about one of the greatest, some will argue, maybe the greatest NBA player of all time, Bill Russell, would have been 92 today, born on this day in 1934. We lost him back in 2022, but what a career for Bill Russell. He won 11 NBA championships. He was a 5-time NBA MVP. He's, of course, a Hall of Famer. He was a 12-time All-Star. Actually became the first Black coach in the NBA to win a championship. He won a championship in 68 and 69 with the Celtics as their player coach, which is amazing. So, yeah, what a phenomenal career. Of course, like I said, a Pro Basketball Hall of Famer. Amazing. Happy birthday to Bill Russell. Happy birthday to Arsenio Hall. Yes, the great comedian. He turned 70 today. Really? Born on this day in 1956. Of course, the Coming to America films. There were some other great movies he was in. Mostly he's known as a fantastic stand-up comedian. And if you were around in the late 80s, early 90s, of course, you probably watched the Arsenio Hall show because it was the rage during that time. Amazing. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to fantastic actor Josh Brolin. He turns 58 today, born on this day in 1968. His career goes back to the Goonies. He was in the Goonies. Then he went, was a little bit behind. Not that he wasn't doing things, but wasn't out in the forefront as much until he came back for a great role in No Country for Old Men. Then he was Academy Award nominated for his role in the film Milk. And of course, for you Marvel fans, he plays Thanos. Yes. He also played Cable in, I think it was the second Deadpool movie. So he is entrenched in the Marvel universe. Happy birthday to him. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to Christina Ricci. She turns 46 today, born on this day in 1980. Her career kind of kicked off when she was in the movie Mermaids with the likes of Cher and Winona Ryder when she was just 10 years old. And then she went on from there to play Wednesday Addams in the Addams Family movies in the early 90s. She made many, many, many other fantastic films. And more recently, she was in the television series, the limited series Yellow Jackets, which her role earned her an Emmy and Golden Globe nomination. So yeah, phenomenal. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday today, celebrate it. Celebrate all day long and into the weekend. Go ahead. Absolutely. Shameless self-promotion time. Yes, we have our 400th official episode coming up this weekend. And we talked last week where this week we were going to do part 2 of our West Coast adventure, talking about Disneyland. That might still be on the table, but we're thinking we have something lined up. Now, it's not been done yet. So until it's done, we're not going to comment on it. But we have some special guests possibly joining us that will be very, very fitting for our fun 400th episode. And usually we don't celebrate landmark episodes like that. We do more our anniversary, which is in June. But hey, 400 episodes is a good number. Thank you, Marianne. That's very nice of you. I appreciate your congratulations. And the fact that these guests made themselves available for us. Possibly, again, it hasn't happened yet, so I'm not going to jinx it. You may find out more tomorrow. The interview is supposed to happen tonight. We'll see. But we have some really, really exciting guests that are scheduled to join us. So we'll see. It's either going to be a fun discussion of Disneyland or it's going to be these amazing guests. So either way, 400 is going to be a lot of fun. And by the way, if you look at our numbers on some of these, it'll say more than 400, but some of those are like promos and bonus episodes and so forth. Canon, Hyperion Adventures Podcast Canon this will be our 400th official episode. So if you get a bit confused, that's why. Anyway, all right. So we'll let you know more tomorrow, what's going on for sure with this weekend's episode. That will drop on Sunday. Thank you. Laquan. Appreciate the congratulations there. So yeah, very, very excited, very, very nervous as well. All right. So everybody, got to get out of here. But you know what? It's Thursday. We're going to get through it. Tomorrow's Friday and onward to the weekend. You got this. And I'll be here to help bring some smiles as we try and get our way through the rest of the week. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.